It's a really exciting time of the year. School's almost over and the kids are ready for some well-deserved time off, and you get the luxury of being able to figure out what to do with them over summer. We have the distinct pleasure at Plaza Vista teaching students beginning them in 4th grade, and I teach them until 8th grade. This evening's concert is sort of twofold. The first portion, which is now, will entail our 4th and 5th graders, and then we'll switch over to middle school. You're absolutely welcome to stay for the second portion. That starts at 7 o'clock, but we'll get started right away with our 4th graders. Before we begin tonight, I just wanted to say thank you to a few people who help make what I do and what music in Irvine happens possible. One of those people is my teaching partner, Mark Causey. He's over here in the back, if we could give him a round of applause. He's fixing something right now, so it's great. Without him, we couldn't do what we do, and we also couldn't do what we do without our fabulous instructional assistant, Mrs. Chu. We can give her a round of applause as well. Music is so important, and it's really thriving in Irvine. I don't know if anybody has heard the latest reports, but there's been some national news coverage for the district for the 7th year in a row that Irvine's the top 4 school districts in the nation for music. It's a very high honor to receive, and we're really proud of it. I just want to say also thank you to Mr. Rick Glazer, who is here as well, our vice principal, and any other staff or administration that is here as well. We have 3 wonderful tunes for you tonight. This is probably the most I'll speak, which is good, and we'll introduce those with our students. Thank you so much for coming. Enjoy.
We are the 4th grade music orchestra, and we have worked very hard this year to bring you some wonderful music tonight. Please enjoy, and to be sure to show us a loud applause after each piece. We have all come very far in our journey in string class. We have worked so hard at bringing you some lovely music tonight. Thank you.
We have been working very hard with our music for this evening. We hope that you enjoy our selection Ode to Joy. It shows our orchestra's advanced technique. It includes playing slurs, harmonizing in parts, and most of all, having fun. Here's Ode to Joy.
Hi, my name is Zenzo. I like music because it makes me happy. We have been working very hard on music for this evening. Our second piece is titled Happy Blues. We have had lots of fun learning this piece. It features the orchestra swinging their 8 notes and cellos playing a walking bass line. Be sure to keep your eyes and ears on the last note for a fantastic ending. Here's Happy Blues.
Selection is titled Can Can. It is a very upbeat piece and is sure to please. This piece also shows the orchestra displaying their ability to play short eighth notes in a form of a piece that originated from a dance. But first, does anyone know how many conductors it takes to change a light bulb? Only one, but then again, who's really watching anyways?
They're so good, and they're cute. One more time, a round of applause for our fourth graders.